So I just discovered recently that you can actually use photographs to create custom brushes in Photoshop. So that means you can take any shape you see in real life and turn it into a brush that you can use. If you're not exactly sure on how to do custom brushes in Photoshop, here's a quick run-through on how I do them. So this obviously works best with an image or with a photograph that's already kind of a silhouette shape. So you go to the adjustments menu down here, make the image black and white, go there again, go to brightness, contrast, sliders, pump up the contrast all the way to 100, and make sure you have the use legacy enabled. With brightness you can play with it, but I'm going to keep mine at 0. Then you might go back to your original layer and paint off those excess stuff that you don't want in your silhouette, and voila, you should have your silhouette pretty much there. Next up, go to image size, and you can only make your brush presets when the higher number in your image size is less than 2500. So make sure that is actually less than 2500. Otherwise you will have your defined brush preset grayed out. You can't do it. And I'm gonna have my resolution at 300 pixels per inch. And okay, and edit, define brush preset, name your brush anything at all, I don't care, and click OK, and there you go. You should have your brushy brush right there. Now obviously this is kind of a boring brush at the moment, but you click F5, you enable shape dynamic scattering, transfer, and in shape dynamics you want to put the angle jitter all the way to 100. And now we should have a lot more interesting stuff going on with this brush. It looks like a crystal brush right now. Okay, that's pretty cool. Alright, it's like that. Alright, if we want to make it more of a pattern or orderly brush, we gotta disable scattering, and in shape dynamics put the angle jitter all the way back to 0, and make sure that your angle control is on direction. This way you can control the direction of the brush. You'll see. So let's try this brush now. Let's see how it looks like. Ooh, it's a very nice one now, isn't it? Okay. Now if you go back to brush tip shape and you change the orientation of this tip, you can actually change the brush entirely. See? It's like a different brush all of a sudden. Subtle. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Okay, so that's how to make custom brushes with Photoshop. With photographs in Photoshop. Hope you learned something. I had fun. See ya. Khodafis.